So I realised I've never actually done a proper introduction to myself on here, so there it is. My name is Kat. I'm the runner of this YouTube channel, Katsu Curry, which is just my name rearranged, if anyone was wondering how I came up with that. I've done some animations, some music stuff on this channel, which I will continue to do because I love it. In fact, I have like a huge list. There's like a billion things along of all the songs I want to do on all the different instruments that I have, even if I'm not that good. I'm kind of terrible. I'm in college right now. I'm doing my A-levels, but I'm also doing music performance and theory outside of school, which is because I want to do music at university because I want to go to Manchester. I don't have music A-level as an option at my college, so I have to do it all externally. So I'm basically doing like 4 or 5 A-levels. I really like emo music in general. If you can't tell, I really like My Chemical Romance and Frank Iero. I like other bands as well. What can I say? I like Dan and Phil. And crafts, I do a lot of crafting, a lot of crafting. If you can't, that's my yarn right there. I do crochet commissions, that's where I get my money from. It's cool. I'll put some of my crochet stuff on the screen here. I'm kind of gobbling and crouching right now to be in frame, so that's why I keep on swaying back and forth. My legs are not strong. I'm not the best at exercise. Today, I was at school, right? And yesterday I came to school in kind of like cabaret, burlesque, clown. Basically Ryan Ross Panic at the Disco if you can't sweat out era makeup. I'll put a picture here somewhere maybe. And I was just sitting in the study room for my study period because we have mandatory study periods at my school, minding my own business, and then the teacher comes up to me and she's like, "You need to go see Miss Brown at the office." And I was like, oh, I wonder what I did wrong there. So I got up and I walked to the office and I was like, "Miss, what did I do?" She's like, "You're not in trouble, but the makeup you did yesterday was far too extreme and we've had some complaints about it." Bit in shock. I left. I went back later and I asked what the problem was, and it was the white face paint. It wasn't even the eyeliner or the makeup or anything. She said she didn't want to stop me from expressing myself. She just wanted that it wasn't appropriate for college, even though that they fully support people being themselves. Speaking of, tomorrow I have 2 exams. They're not actual exams, they're just mocks, but they go towards my predicted grade, which gets sent to universities, which is how they base if they're going to accept me or not based off of that. So I do have to kind of do well on them. They're both psychology, one of them's research methods, one of them's approaches, I think. Until I haven't really revised for them yet. I'm just praying that I can retrieve the memories of the course from the back of my mind chasm. Ooh, also I went shopping yesterday. I got this fabric softener. When I do my patches at the moment, I just use normal paint, which is fine when it's for things like my school bag, which I don't wash very often, but I feel like if I'm doing it on clothes, painting and patches and stuff on them, maybe I should mix fabric softener or use fabric paint, and Lord knows I'm not buying fabric paint. So I went to Poundland and I got some cheap fabric softener. This is my school bag, so it's covered in patches. I think I'm semi-decent at making patches considering this is covered in them and they're all pretty good. At least I think they are. So now I'm going to do that and do it on my 2011 My Chemical Romance Holy Trilogy of fanfiction hoodie that I've been making. I'm going to make a Dan Phil one as well. I bought some new skinny jeans. For Halloween I'm being Phil Lester. I bought this top, which I'm going to alter to have short sleeves and be taken in the back. Basically I'm going to be gender bent 2009 pin-off Phil Lester, but zombified. No one's going to understand it, but I feel like the zombification is enough for people to understand I'm a zombie, so I can do whatever I want. I tried to build my bookshelf in my room today because at the moment all of my books are just on the floor in a pile because I got rid of my bookshelf because it was falling apart and literally tilting and it was bound to collapse any moment and crush me like a bug. I had to get rid of it, and well, I didn't get rid of it, I salvaged all the parts and I'm Frankensteining it back into a new creature of books. So I kind of struggled even just to mark it out, so come to the rescue of my poor soul. Maybe you'll come back and I can say hi to you again. Bye!